If you've been posting on social media for your business, but you're not getting any bites on your social media posts in terms of leads or sales, then this is the video for you because I'm going to be breaking down a social media post that generated 60 leads for us completely for free and also generated sales for a workshop. Hi, my name is Amanda Abaya. Welcome to Make Money Your Honey. On this channel, we talk marketing, sales, systems, and mindset so you can simplify your business and amplify your life. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we have coming out on this channel. Let's talk about the complaints that people have on social media. A lot of businesses have been reaching out to us and they've been saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm posting all the time, but I'm not really generating any leads or sales." And then when I go look at their page, I notice two things. Number one, they're not posting the right kind of content that would actually generate leads or sales. And number two, they're not doing it enough. Now, I'm not here saying that you have to post 30 times a day. I am not a fan of that. Actually, we're all about sustainability, which is one of the reasons why we love YouTube, by the way. What I am saying is you have to learn how to do this properly in order to generate leads and sales for your business. So with that being said, let's jump right in and I'm going to show you this exact post and I'm going to break it down step by step why it worked to generate leads and sales so that you can just take it and run with it. Okay, so here you're going to find our best marketing of all time master spreadsheet. This is something that we use in the business to track all the social media posts that generated engagement, views, impressions, sales, leads, and we take notes on what's working and what's not working. This is actually a spreadsheet that we shared with our Effortless Revenue Mastermind clients, where we're all about working smart and not hard. If you're interested in learning more about our Effortless Revenue Mastermind, you can find the link below so you can get your hands on cool spreadsheets like this. So the post that we're going to be talking about today is this one. So let me click on this. And to give you guys a little bit of context, as you can see, we have about 60 comments here, which is leads. And then we have another few people engaging. This post generated 60 leads and a bunch of money in sales for our YouTube Mastery workshop. Now, the idea here was that we were selling a workshop for $497. And the idea was no sales calls. They just say that they want it. We send them the link and they buy. And that's exactly what happened because we're moving away from doing so many sales calls unless it's something very high ticket. And we're also moving into ease and flow of making more money without having to work so hard. So one of these types of posts where you ask people if they're interested and you send them the link and you've got a good sales page and they work and you don't really have to do that much effort, which is one of the reasons why I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the post in chunks, and then I'm going to break down what worked. And by the way, if you're interested in joining our YouTube Mastery Workshop, which is where we break down how we took the Entrepreneur Expat channel and created a 6-figure brand out of it in 90 days, you can find the information for that below as well. We do it about once a quarter right now, and you can also buy the recording. All right, let's get into it. Alex Hormozi's new video on highest converting social media platforms is echoing what we're seeing with Entrepreneur Expat. We stopped messing around with 10 different social accounts, had them running on autopilot, and only focused on getting good at YouTube. In 90 days, we'd already made 6 figures in sales from a new channel without spending a dime on paid traffic. Now I'm going to break down why this worked. Number one, I took something that was happening in the industry that very same day. That very same day, Alex Hormozi, well-known name in the industry, dropped the video where he spent like $4 million trying to figure out what the highest converting social media platforms were, and YouTube was number one. And what he said was in alignment with what we were seeing with our Entrepreneur Expat YouTube channel. So that's number one. Like, that guy was trending that day, and I took advantage of it. We stopped messing around with 10 different social accounts, had them running on autopilot, and only focused on getting good at YouTube. Why does that sentence work? Because my audience is out here exhausted trying to do too many things all at the same time. So I'm telling them, like, hey, if we only focus on YouTube, there's going to be a lot more ease and flow and sustainability in your business. And then I went into the result. So the first 3 sentences or hook them in because they already know the name. They already know the guy dropped a video. They're exhausted. So I call that out and looking for an easier way to do things. And I talked about the result that we had from YouTube. Now I start going into how the Alex Hormozi video was in alignment with the results that we were getting. Let me just move this camera so I can actually read this. Okay. So I start going into what we're seeing. Much higher quality buyers. Turns out that 80% of US households bringing in 100K a year are on YouTube, way higher than any other platform. According to Hormozi's experiment, no other platform comes close. Much higher conversion rates. Turns out YouTube converts at 3 to 4 times more than other platforms. The sales are easy because you've built a deeper relationship with people. We have people going out of their way to send us emails to find out how to work with us. And finally, YouTube SEO keeps growing over time. Spending time on optimization really makes a difference in our results. Once you learn it and have enough data, it's relatively low effort for high results. The only thing we noticed was different is the majority of our traffic comes from YouTube, whereas in his case, most of the traffic for him comes from Instagram, but we haven't been trying on Instagram, so that may skew the data. Okay, what about this chunk actually worked? Well, first of all, I just took exactly what Hormozi was saying and his findings that he spent $4 million to find out. And I basically, okay, so why does this chunk work? Well, I started giving a lot of value, and most of the value was already co-signed by Alex Hormozi, which is an expert in the field. So I basically borrowed his expertise. And then what I did is I said, so here's what he said, and here's what we're seeing. So that's why that works really well. I borrowed his credibility, and then I said, yes, this is exactly what we're seeing on a brand new channel. The other reason why this worked is because at the very end, I basically said where we might be wrong, right? So I'm being super transparent on where he might have different data than us, and that's totally okay. A lot of people think you have to be like perfect on social media. No, you have to be honest on social media, and that's what gets people to trust you, and then they buy from you. Now I go into the actual pitch. I go into the CTA. By popular demand, I'll be teaching a workshop later this month on how to get your YouTube channel going and getting results quickly based on what we did on Entrepreneur Expat. We'll be covering how to get YouTube to recommend your content, how to set up your channel so the algorithm does its thing and you get daily leads, content strategy, search engine optimization, how to optimize a video when uploading it to get more views, how to read the analytics and of each video and the channel as a whole, and what to do with the data, a lot more. If you're interested, put interested in the comments or shoot me a DM. We're only going to do this for 20 people max so we can work with you on our strategy. Note, if you're already in our Effortless Revenue Mastermind, you get a free seat. No need to DM me. So I went into the pitch. I said, here's what we're doing. Here's what you're going to learn as a result of it. If you're interested, do this. And then I made a note where I basically pitch a second product where I'm like, if you want everything that we teach in one place and you're already in this offer where you get all of our workshops and trainings and every single one we've ever done, you don't need to DM me, you already get access. So essentially what I did is I was selling a lower ticket product just automatically from the DMs, and I was planting the seed for the higher ticket product, which is exactly what happened. We filled up that workshop, and then a percentage of those did come into our Effortless Revenue Mastermind. And now we're just repeating the process and doing it again with the next workshop. So again, if you want to learn what we're doing on YouTube that's working so well, then make sure to get the information below for that workshop the same way that it was available to these guys on my Facebook. It's now available to you on the Make Money Your Honey YouTube. There's one final thing I'm going to add here at the end of the video, which is that I believe that making money can be that easy. Yes, there is a part of this, which is skill set. You have to understand how to write copy, and you have to understand how to do marketing, and you have to do it with intention, which we teach our clients how to do. But there's this other part of it, which we also help our clients with, which is your belief that it can be that easy. I think a lot of the reason why people don't get results, skills aside, maybe you just don't have the skills. I'm talking about if you do have the skills and you're not getting results, oftentimes what it comes down to is lack of belief in the fact that it can be so easy and so simple. because the reality is that we are living in an age where you get free marketing all the time and leads can start coming to you. And if you create digital products and good things, all you really got to do is make a post and you'll be making sales in the DMs. If you would have told me that 4 years ago, I would have told you you're absolutely crazy. I really had to work on my belief systems around these things in order to start seeing results like 60 leads from one post and sales coming just from me sending a link to people. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and a like below because it really helps us with the algorithm to get this in front of more people. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want access to any of our programs like the YouTube Mastery Workshop that I mentioned in that post that I just showed you guys, the link for that will be below. And you can also get information on all the other courses that we teach. Thank you so much for giving me your time today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.